Hello, my people. Happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way. Hey, this is a video lesson for 3.3, explaining possible solutions, basically solutions to our methane and carbon dioxide problem. So this is a big lesson. This has 6 parts. We are going to skip part 6, but it's still quite a long one. So for this first part, you're to look at these 2 graphs, and then you're going to match what you think is going on in this screenshot from the sim. So one of these models has combustion set to medium, one is set to high, and you're just going to drag and paste or drag and drop which one you think matches. And then explain your thinking behind how you knew that which one was set to medium and which one was set to hot. Push your hand in button when you're done. Go ahead and pause the video and complete that before moving on. And we're moving on. So for this one, this is partner reading. This is annotating is what the directions say. I just want you to do a nice close read. Again, this is the second time that you've read through here about climate change solutions. So this is just kind of a refresher. Starts off talking about the problem, and then it goes into the solution, goes into ways we can limit carbon dioxide. In other words, alternative energy like solar energy, mass public transportation that does not use as much fossil fuels. And then we start talking about cows and ways to recapture methane and capturing carbon dioxide. So you're going to read through this, and then there are questions down here at the bottom that you need to answer based on your reading. Go ahead and do that. Push pause, and I'll see you for part 3. Okay, so for part 3, this is a modeling tool activity. So you're going to click this little link, and that's going to open up your modeling tool in another window. And you're going to pick one. You're either going to pick carbon dioxide or you're going to pick methane. And you're basically going to model what you just read. So if we go over here to the modeling tool, eventually. Alrighty then, let's try again, right? You can fast forward through this part if you wish. And we are here at last. Okay, show how one solution would work to stop carbon dioxide or methane in the atmosphere from increasing and how it will affect temperature. Okay, so now that we're here, all of the buttons are available. So all of these you can actually use for your model. Everything is unlocked finally. But one of the things that we're going to focus on is down here at the very bottom. We're going to focus on forest cover, and we're going to focus on gas capture. So show how one solution would work to stop. So I think what we should do to start off is choose, well, what are we going to do here? Are we going to do gas capture, or are we going to do forest cover? Let's do forest cover. So let's model what it would look like with going from a low level of forest cover to a very high level of forest cover. We could say maybe put the energy, that'll be high. This might actually cool the planet somewhat. And I do say somewhat, and we'll talk about this. We'll learn more about forest cover later. So forest cover is going to affect methane or carbon dioxide. Which one do you think? You're right. Good job. It's going to affect carbon dioxide. So let's say our carbon dioxide is high, and now it's been reduced somewhat. So it's medium. And we could do our surface ice. right? It was low, but now it's a little bit higher. We could go up to our energy absorbed, and we could say more energy was entering than exiting. Or maybe we would just want to pretend, hey, this is all it takes. Just more trees and we'll balance everything out. Not necessarily true, but we'll discover that later. Let's see. Oh, we could do our energy absorbed too. So let's do that. So we've got high energy, and then we'll do medium energy. All right. So this looks pretty good. When you push this hand in button, it is going to insert it here for you. Then after you're done with that part, you're going to push hand in, and we're going to go to part 4. So pause the video if you need to, and then let's go to the next part. So the next part is a simulation, and I'm not going to walk you through this in the video. I think the instructions are pretty clear. You're going to leave the population at 7 billion. You're going to adjust the combustion per person, livestock per person, forest cover, and gas capture. And really, what you're trying to do is you're trying to make the temperature as stable as possible. And you want to run this sim until it reaches 100. So actually, real quick, I do want to show you. So I am going to open up the sim. So I do want to show everybody, in case you missed it, this is the graph that you're going to want to have up, right, for that activity. And the other thing is I need to adjust combustion, livestock, forest cover, all of that stuff. So you'll notice none of that's showing because I do need to select human activities in order to make that happen. And then, of course, I've got my graph here, and I can record my findings. But again, for this assignment, your job is to try to find, you're trying to tweak gas capture, forest cover, livestock per person, and combustion per person. Luckily, this time, we don't have to drastically reduce the population. So yay for us, everybody gets to live. So after you upload your 2 screenshots, you're going to do your live view. That is this. And then you're going to do your graph view, which is this. So you're going to screenshot both of those, Control Shift and your show button, that button in the middle of your Chromebook. Upload those images, and you're going to answer this question and push hand in. Then we're going to go to part 5. So for part 5, basically this fictional character, Dr. Lee, is asking you to write a blog post, and what you're writing your blog post is basically about climate change solutions. So, pick one solution that you read about and write about it in detail. Use these words in your word bank. Try to use all of them in your writing. And then you're going to click down here at the bottom to part 2, and there's one more article to read in this assignment, and this is what are we doing about rising sea levels. So you're going to read this article, answer these 3 questions at the bottom, push hand in, and then for part 6, we are skipping because we're going to take a quiz instead. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.